Today I'm back with Chloe and Ollie, and it's time to work on some backflips. Last time we was here, Ollie managed to successfully land his backflip on the air track. So today, Ollie's goal is to land 5 more on the air track and see if we can progress it to the floor. For Chloe, she didn't quite manage to land on the air track, but we did manage to identify the issue with her backflip. She hasn't quite got those fast twitch muscle fibers in her legs yet to allow her to do it on the air track or the floor. This doesn't mean we're not going to work backflip at all, however, as we always have the trampoline. If you find with your backflips, you managed to get to the stage that Chloe was at during the last video, but you didn't quite manage to progress further than that, I would 100% recommend you give this video a try and learn on the trampoline, just like me and Chloe are going to do today. You on the other hand, mate, we're going to have to do on the floor. Let's go. All right, let's get started. When it comes to learning the backflip on the trampoline, there are a couple of things that I want you to learn first. That's going to help make this process a little bit safer, whilst also helping you understand the takeoff better. And that skill is going to be backdrop. By learning the backdrop first, we're going to give Chloe the best possible chance of getting this backflip done. It's going to teach her how to take off and get a proper jump in her takeoff, whilst also understanding how to create that initial rotation. So let's get to it. First step when it comes to learning the backdrop on a trampoline is to come down some nice soft mats so you can practice landing safely on your back. So we're not going to go for it fully first of all. We're going to start off nice and slow. I literally just want you to stand here on the mats, just like this. And all we're going to think about doing is from our shoulder blades right here, we're going to pretend as if someone's pulling them all the way back down to the floor, whilst your hips and belly button lift up to the sky. So we're here, shoulders go back, hips go up, and we fall onto our back. Easy, good, that's it. Light work. Now, in order to get you to understand how to do a proper hip drive that's going to help you to do a backflip, we need to do one little drill. We're going to get the block, shuffle it forward just a little bit. We're going to lay down with our shoulder blades on top of this mat, feet right on top here, arms up by your ears. As you can see from this position, I'm just laid down. There's no hip activation at all. If there was hip activation, boom, I'd be right up here. So our goal is to go from here, arms behind our head, to lift on our hips, all the way up tall, and I want you to feel tension all the way from your toes down up to your head, and from your heels down up to your back. Just like this, hold him, nice and strong. Chloe, starting off with hips all the way down, there's absolutely no activation at all. You can't really feel your muscles working, can you, Chloe? Nope, so arms go up all the way nice and tall now, hips lift up to the sky, boom, nice and strong. If you can as well, have your chin and forehead looking down at your feet, and that's going to help for your core a little bit more activated. One thing that can make this drill a little bit harder and give you a little bit of a test if you really want to push that hip drive is to get a partner to come over, hands on hips, push all the way down while stay lifting all the way up tall and resisting against you. Feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets quite intense. So make sure you can maintain a nice solid body position whilst doing this one, and then we can progress on to the next stage. So now next up, we need to think about how we can maintain that nice body position, but with a jump in it. So we're going to start off, arms up to the sky, and you're going to imagine as if that block is there behind you, and that one is there in front of you, and we need to jump up, lay flat, and land on those blocks in that solid body position. So once again, shoulders go backwards, hips go up, and we're going to think about squeezing nice and tall. Hup. Hitting the mat nice and solid. So arms up nice and tall. That's it. And then tiptoes and squeeze and go. Nice, good, not too bad. So now, don't think about the jump necessarily happening from going bending this. Just think about it being tiptoes and shoulders back. Good, much better. And then literally see now if your shoulders can go backwards whilst your hips go up and forwards, and you land in exactly the same spot. The main thing is you're feeling that nice squeeze, tight body position whilst you're airborne, and then fall and stay solid. Nice, good, good, good. Yeah. That one, you didn't feel as much rotation, but your body was 100% tighter. So exactly that same things now, but keep those eyes a bit more forward and just think a little bit more shoulders and hips together. Feel these pinch together the whole time, and feel your glutes squeeze as you lift them up nice and tall. Good. Next up now is to practice that exact same drill with a nice thin mat on the trampoline. We're not going to go from bounces just yet. We're going to go exactly the same as you just practiced. Arms up super tall, on your tiptoes, bounce up nice and tall. Feel the rise, shoulders back, hips up so we lay down nice and flat, horizontal. Good. Now all it is making sure you squeeze your glutes when you're in the air and feeling that tension so you land flat all in one. Right now you're going a bit like back legs. Yeah. Now try and go all in one. Keep your eyes forward for a little bit longer, and now it'll help you from not rotating too much. Keep on looking forward for longer. Boom. Less from the shoulders, more just push your hips forward now. It'll feel like you're almost in a straight jump, and then just very slowly on the way down, you start to lean back. Obviously, when we go for the backflip, we're gonna want those shoulders, but for this one, we just want nice and slow, all the way up tall, and landing solid as one. Better, 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 good. As we can see, Chloe's doing her back drop. She is landing a little bit back and then feet, but we're not gonna be too pedantic about it. It's ready to move on to the next stage. So, now, exactly the same thing, but from small jumps. Arms are up tall, and 1, 2, 3. All the way back, nice and strong. When you're doing this, imagine the lift coming from your chest and your elbows up here, and we literally feel like our body goes up higher than we're bouncing, rising whilst looking forward. Rise, and then fall back. Easy. Yeah, good, 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 nice. Even better than the standing one, nice. And squeeze, yes. Perfect, 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 good. On that one, you sort of let your feet trip like underneath you. Make sure you let that rise happen. Good, and then just don't bend your knees. Just tiptoes and boom. There you go, there you go. Good. Perfect, best one yet. Try one now. Well, you're doing it on the actual trampoline, and I'm just gonna slide this in. Everything is exactly the same. The only reason we're doing this is just so you've gotten used to bouncing and doing a takeoff without being on the mat first. 3. Nice, mate. Good, lovely. Now that you've mastered how to do your back drop on the trampoline, we now need to think about revisiting all the drills we did in the last video. However, rather than doing them from standing, we need to do them from a bounce. We're gonna go through it in stages. Chloe, we're gonna do exactly this. So first one is just gonna be arms up, 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3, onto your back, tuck, into shoulder stand. After you've done that a few times, exactly the same thing, but then tuck and backward roll. 1, 2, 3, back, tuck and roll. When you're doing this one, we can now think about getting those shoulders back even more, because now we're only trying to land here, upwards. If we land with our lower back on the floor, it's gonna be difficult to backward roll. If we land on our shoulders and our upper back when we roll, it's gonna be nice and easy. A couple of times for you, just 3 bounces, jump onto your back, trying to tuck and land in shoulder stand. For you, Oliver, exactly the same things you've been doing before, mate. Arms up nice and tall, tiptoes, onto your back, shoulder stand. Strong bounces, 2. Nice. When you're doing your bounce and rebounding, if you're doing everything through your quads, it's gonna be much slower. You're not gonna be getting those fast twitch fibers activated. So instead of going through your quads, we need to be on our tiptoes and pushing. So that way, we have minimal time with our feet in contact with the floor. If we go, we're gonna be cutting out a lot of our energy, especially when we're going onto the trampoline. So really think short, sharp jumps, nice and reactive, quick with the floor. 1, 2, 3. All the way back. Boom. Listen, and instantly she made that one change and she nearly did the backflip. Good, well done, mate. Boom. So now tone it down a little bit and make sure we land on those elbows to shoulders. Make sure you're nice and patient, getting those elbows all the way up strong. Boom. Nice. Now make sure you get those arms all the way back behind those ears. If your arms don't go all the way back, you're not gonna protect your head. Yeah, you want to be landing like this. Boom. And then lift your knees up to shoulder stand. There, so you're protected, yeah? Especially feeling these touching. Better, good, that's it, nice. We'll build up nice and slow, just like that. Arms up nice and strong, you're seeing forwards, and as you see the ceiling, and you're about to go into shoulder stand, boom, tuck and roll over. As you're rolling over in that tuck, and you feel your feet coming over the top, grab hold of those knees. Once you've landed the shoulder stand though. Don't think about grabbing until we're going over this way. So if you want to know when you're ready to move on from this drill, you want to make sure you can almost do it in 2 sections. You've got that jump and hip drive, like we just practiced in the back drop. Then just before we land, we roll into the shoulder stand and backward roll. So rather than not using those hips and it being a bit 1, 2, we want to make sure we go all the way up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3. Drive, tuck. And you can almost see there's 2 little sections to it. Good, 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 nice. Keep those arms by your head, nice and strong, she's protected, but that's awesome. When Chloe's going for it, she's actually going a little bit too high. So to make sure we don't get too many crashes and we don't get any neck squashers, all we're gonna do is add another mat. Ollie is a little bit worried and he's a little bit unsure of what he's doing now. He's only done one session on backflip before, and like I said in the previous video, you can learn a backflip in one session, but that doesn't mean you're going to master it or fully understand it. The process of learning this backflip is going to be something you're going to need to repeat, and that's exactly what me and Ollie are going to do now, yeah? No worries about taking a step back, son. Jump onto your back and land, and then roll over now. Bang, bang, there you go. And just make sure you do a nice tuck and roll. There you go. Good. So now let's see if this fixes Chloe's problem.
Oh.
Relax, take your time. As you're bouncing, start a little bit close to it, and then on the second or the third jump, take a tiny, tiny jump forward so you're slightly leaning back. 1, 2, 3, boom. That should help you feel a little bit easier to lay down. You don't want to feel like your chest or shoulders are forward when you're going for it here. You want to be upright or back. Good, nice. Just don't bend those knees on that takeoff, yeah? There you go. Good, 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 good. That's all right, good. We're not worried about the squashing of the neck now. Now we can just focus on getting back and getting a nice tuck over. Because the main issue for you last time wasn't you didn't know how to get your shoulders back. It was getting these tuck over nice and strong and just using your legs in general. So give me one more time and think now, same as that last one, but really shoulders right back, hips right up. And when you tuck in, don't go tuck soft, tuck fast. 3. Nice, mate. Mate, she literally pretty much doing the backflip, mate. It's awesome. Good job. If you're finding, like Chloe, you're getting a few neck squashes, really, really focus on keeping those arms right back before you tuck in, and don't think about doing too much of the flip to start. If these are all the way back here, rather than this being here, then the first thing that's going to make contact with the floor will always be your elbows, rather than your neck. Ollie, give us 2 more here, son, and then we'll move on to the next drill. There you go. Nice. Now just make sure we're not like floppy, but we're activated. Go. Next up is to do the assisted backflip with the mats starting from a bounce. Once again, this process is exactly the same as from the last video, however, all we're doing is starting from a bounce. Arms are up nice and strong, elbows behind the ears, I can't stress that enough. Nice strong bounces, aiming to get our upper back to land on the mats, and backward roll over, nice and strong. Arms up tall, 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. Then Ollie for you, same thing, but from standing. This one might be a little bit scary at first, but one way you can make this a little bit easier is to use something a little bit bouncier. If you had a trampette, you could start off by bouncing on the trampette or by doing a snap down and then doing this drill. This will make it a little bit easier as a trampoline's a little bit more bouncy rather than going from the air track. However, if you can do it from the air track, I guarantee you can do it on the trampoline. If you're going to try this one, I'd really recommend you have someone experienced with you who can hold the mats and keep it nice and safe. But if all you've got is your friend at hand, then please make sure you stress to them that it's really important they hold the mats nice and strong, at least for your first couple of attempts. Nice. Shoulders back strong, that's it. And then nice big tuck all the way over now. Don't tuck knees here, tuck knees up there, same as you was doing. Good, that's it. Falling over is all part of the game, mate. Just keep these shoulders back, nice and strong, committed. Keep the hips up tall, and as soon as you've gone boom, tuck over nice and strong. On this one, you can almost imagine doing the backflip more now. Yes, 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 good. Yes, mate, easy work. Oliver, you're in. As long as you get backwards, you can tuck. I'll help you out. 2. That's it, decent. That's it, but I'll jump properly. If you don't jump properly and you're soft, this will fall over, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, good. Down and bend, up and lift, a nice big tuck. Tuck. There you go, easy. There you go, good. Excellent. Yeah. That one was fine. You went a bit too far back as you took off, so you was automatically leaning into him. Good, nice. The one before was too much. That one was not enough. Now let's get just right. There you go, mate, nice. Just now, when you tuck him, don't let it be like tuck. Make sure we're boom. Oliver is a little bit scared of this process again, but that's perfectly fine and it's perfectly normal. Like I mentioned in the last video, when people learn backflip in one session, yes, it's amazing, we scream and shout, we celebrate about it, but that doesn't necessarily mean they've mastered it. So, as much as Oliver is a little bit scared and he's trying to give me every excuse under the sun to not do this right now, I know that it's within his best interest to complete this. Decent. Think, when we're at the start, we're looking forward, down and bend, then as soon as we jump and lift, bang, see the ceiling here? Bring your knees over. There you go, good, much better. Now just let those arms rise up above your head. Good. When you get your arms above your head, it's gonna give you more time, and that's where the freak out comes in. But you've got to get those arms, 1, 2, all the way in. Don't let them be like, ah, bang. If you do this, you fall on your head. If you do 1, 2, you do it easy. So these arms get all the way back so you feel that pinch, and they're pulling you, and you bring your knees to your hands. That's it. No, not this. It's gonna be this. They're gonna get there because you're gonna get into the shoulder stand. Bang, bang. Perfect. I wanna see one now where you come all the way over and don't go boom and reach for the mat. Be here, boom, tall, yeah. Let's do it. 1, 2, boom. Excellent. That worked. So there we go. Both of them have shown me they're ready to move on. It's time to move on. It's time for Chloe to get his back flip done the trampoline. She's done all the prerequisite skills now. Back drop on the trampoline is complete, and she's done all the backflip drills from a bounce. All we're gonna do is get a couple done with a spot, and I'm gradually gonna start to decrease the amount of spotting until eventually Chloe is doing this backflip unassisted by herself on this trampoline, and then she can officially, boom, tick off this backflip. So exactly the same, 3 lovely bounces. Get these shoulders back, hips up and tuck. 1, 2, 3. There you go, good. All we need to do on our takeoff is make sure that we're getting these shoulders to do that pinch and hips tuck over. 3. Go up like you've been doing, but make sure you get those elbows back to that mat, almost like you're throwing backwards. One thing that can help you understand how to get that pinch going on the trampoline is literally just practice. Hold on to it and imagine the throw coming from your shoulders and elbows, and as it gets right back, just let go. Nice. You can do 1, 2, 3. Good. 2 this time. 3. Yeah, good, 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 good. Nice. Now let's make it a bit more of a 1, 2. Yes, good, good, good. Nice. Just to get us getting our shoulders back a little bit more, do 2 more over here, then we'll go back over there. There you go. Even more. Yes. As with that third one now, it needs to be 3. Boom, yeah? So don't be afraid for this to do a little bit of that and come back now. Back and up, big flip, yeah? 3. Yes, good, 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 nice. Now get those knees all the way in. 3. Yes, good, good, good. Now that Chloe's getting her shoulders back, the flip is happening much smoother, much stronger, and I'm having to do much less. 3. Yeah, now all we need to do is keep on repeating that, repeating that, repeating that, adding a little bit more back, a little bit more tuck each time, so eventually I'm doing nothing. 3. 3. 3. And now to get Ollie doing his backflips, we're gonna do a couple of reps with the spot until eventually he's doing it himself. As you saw earlier, Ollie's probably a little bit more comfortable with doing it by himself without having any mats behind him now, so I think these are about to be flying. 2. 3. Yeah, easy, good. 3. Good, nice. Now, this rock isn't too bad, but you need to make sure that you're getting here before you take off. Eyes need to stay forward the whole time, so you're here, there, boom, and over. 3. There you go, good. Shoulders back, big tuck, yeah? 3. Good, nice, good, just more tuck. 3. 3. Good, nice. You feel that? Yeah. That's what you got to do now. 3. Easy, good. 12. There you go, banging, good. First one done. 12. See it? Nice. Nice and strong. Get these back, get these back. 3. Yes, very good, very good. And again, even more. 3. Good, nice. Chloe's almost doing a little bit of a gainer, but the takeoff and everything is awesome. So just to make sure we're not gaining too much, I want you to think about doing this now. So do 3 bounces here, or 2 bounces, and go 1, 2, to jump slightly forward, so you then got to come backwards. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. Yeah, good, good, good. I'm literally doing that much now. 3. 3. Not too much of a jump, but good. 3. Nice, got to lay back. Yeah. So as you jump forward, make sure your shoulders are slightly there, because then you'll encourage you to go back more. 3. Good. Don't worry about the jump forward now. Just really concentrate on getting this lean back. 3. Yes, 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 good. Looking forward, nice and strong. Nice big set. 1, and grab. Hold those knees and pull number 2. 2, 3. Easy. 3. When you're doing it now, you're going here and you're chucking your head sideways. Yeah, you don't need to do all that business. That's 1. That's it. Good. Excellent. Well done, mate. Beautiful. 3. Now tuck in a bit sooner. 3. Good, good. Just need to get it back more. Because you're going, we're not going bang. It's not going fast enough, yeah? 3. Good, just gain it a bit again. When you're doing this bit, we don't need to think like hips and belly this way now. Yeah. We need to think hips and belly that way. So the shoulders come back and we chest bump the ceiling basically, yeah? 3. Yes, good, good, good. 3. 3. Excellent. All right, so there we go. That is 5 backflips landed on the air track for Oli, and you know what that means. It's time to get down the floor, lad. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Oli is still a little bit worried about these backflips, but that is perfectly normal. You're not gonna have mastered your backflip in one session, even if you did manage to land it successfully, just like Oli did. All you need to do is keep on repeating all the process, do the backflips going over the mats, start from the very, very beginning, jumping up onto your back if you need to, then keep on building up until it's feeling nice and easy, and you're confident like Oli is right now, and you can get it done on this floor. Let's go. Nice, strong, exactly the same, yeah? Good, that's it, hold that tuck, awesome. 3. Good. Yeah. Come on, bro. Beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
You got it done. All right, you're gonna go for it then.
Okay.
Back, tuck in strong. I'm still here for you. I'm just not gonna help if I don't need to. 3. Yes, good. Good, good, good. First backflip unassisted, mate. Very good. She literally started from the beginning the exact way that I would teach anyone how to do it from the start. And now, as you can see, she does actually understand how to do the backflip. Now all it is a case of doing is getting these reps in, getting the muscle memory in there, getting that understanding what the good ones and the bad ones feel like. And eventually, once the body's got enough data from doing enough attempts, the backflip is starting to take shape. So let's give Chloe a lot of encouragement for this next one, as she's gonna get this one done by herself. 3. Yeah, good. Let's go, people. And that's it, backflip. You know what I'm gonna say, didn't you?
Do it again.
Yes. And again.
I thought so.
3. Yeah, buddy. 3. Good. 3. Good. As much as backflip technique and your understanding of it is key to getting your backflip landed, if you want to get your backflip from the trampoline or from the air track to land on the floor, you're going to need to start to develop some leg strength and power. Lucky enough for you, I made a free guide showing you guys 5 different leg exercises you can use to start help developing your leg strength and power, specific for gymnastics and backflips. If you guys want me to send that over, click the link down below, enter your email address, and I'll get that sent over to you ASAP. And there we go. Both the goals of today's session were met. Oli got 5 backflips on the air track and 1 on the floor, like you just managed, mate. How are you feeling after doing that?
Amazing.
Yeah, he's absolutely gassed, mate. You can't stop smiling. Come on, let's go. And as you saw, Chloe managed to get a backflip done on the trampoline extremely, extremely well. That was an absolutely amazing session. Very, very good job, guys. Boom and boom. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do leave a like, leave a comment down below. That's been all. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.